Hello, Cherrioz, and welcome back to another video. So guys, today I'm going to actually be talking about some fun tips and tricks on how you can have a successful AnimalJam YouTube channel. So as you guys know, I have somewhat of a decent fan base that I can call my own here on AnimalJam. So I thought I'd share some tips and tricks for you guys on how to improve your AnimalJam YouTube channel, how to make you become famous in a sense. It doesn't really take that much effort, but as long as you put the time and effort and the consistency into this, the outcome will be amazing. So let's get started. You already have like a style going on, keep it that way. Don't ever change your style for anyone, but these are just some tips and tricks for you to try out to see if it will help improve on your channel, just to get yourself started up in this community. So guys, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about some of my tips and tricks. Now, you don't have to follow all of these tips and tricks, but if you do incorporate some of them into your videos, you'll see a drastic amount of increase in your engagement with audience. Tremendously, for sure. So the first thing I have for you is obviously live streaming. Now, live streaming is a big, important thing in this community. People who live stream tend to get gifts from their fans, they interact with their fans, they gain more that way. I think live streaming is something you should start off doing with. Firstly, I would suggest doing an introduction video. No matter who you are, what you've done, you should get to know you should introduce yourself to your audience. I, on the other hand, have not done that. I definitely should make an introduction video for you guys. I'll definitely put that up. I feel like it's a little too late to do that now, but if you're definitely starting off with a new channel, I'd definitely recommend doing an introduction video for sure. The next thing I recommend is broadening your channel a little bit. Now, some people tend to make their channel either solely Play Wild or solely PC and AJ, and that tends to work out for some people like myself or famous jammers, but if I were you, I'd recommend trying Play Wild as well. So filming some videos on AnimalJam and some videos on Play Wild tend to work out for people, whether if you're new to Play Wild or if you're not. If you do those kind of videos, people tend to engage if you do both games, like Play Wild and PC. It tends to be something that people will look at more. Play Wild is something that's definitely big in this community and the views are very good there. But if you incorporate that as well in your channel with PC videos, it tends to bring your audience up a little more. So that's one thing I would definitely recommend as well. Another thing to recommend is giveaways. Of course, if you don't have any items, start off small. Do a Rare on a Monday giveaway or do a Den Beta giveaway. Like something very small, but set yourself a goal, like 50 subs or like 75 subs. Something very obtainable to you if it's not that far. If you are just starting off your channel, I'd make it like 10, 15 subscribers. And then just slowly start doing a little more giveaways, throw in some other videos in there, and you have a successful channel in the making. The next thing I want to talk about is AJMVs/AJMEPs. So AJMVs are something that I definitely recommend, as the views don't matter in this community. I'm just going to say that right now. The views fluctuate in this community for sure. One minute you can have a video with 3,000 views and you can have one with like 2 views. It doesn't matter. Views aren't as important as people claim it is. The key to AnimalJam is to have fun. And a lot of people tend to forget that when they're making videos. They feel forced. They feel like they are obligated to make videos when you're definitely not obligated to make videos on no circumstances. To engage with your subscribers and to like host giveaways or to do live streamings and that kind of stuff. As well as doing AJMVs and AJMEPs. Now, AJMEP stands for AnimalJam Multi-Editor Projects. So those are where you can get some community involvement, which is always a great thing with your channel. I tend to host a lot of AJMEPs. I'm actually working on one right now that I'll be posting very shortly. But AJMEPs are a great way to get the editors involved, to get people who aren't as great as editing involved, and just get them all to combine together and make one nice big music video. In a sense, it's a pretty good way to gain some publicity and how well your thumbnails are. Thumbnails are very important in this community, and that's where I'm leading into the next thing. The next thing I recommend is thumbnails. Thumbnails are something that are very key in this community. If you have like a good thumbnail with a really nice title, people are going to click on it. If you have like a alright thumbnail with like basic text, basic animal, not a lot of like cool effects going on, people tend to not click on those kind of videos. If you don't even put a thumbnail at all, people tend to not click on that either. Believe it or not, thumbnails do play a key role into making a successful video. A lot of people don't like hearing that because they're not that great at thumbnails. There are plenty of people in this community who will do thumbnails for you if you are someone who isn't that good. But also practicing thumbnails. Just because you start off with a thumbnail that's not great doesn't mean it's not going to get better as you keep practicing and trying new tricks and little like things that'll help improve your thumbnails. Watching tutorials, those are the best ways to improve your thumbnails. And thumbnails make a really good impression on your videos. It makes a nice setting example of your video. Now, if the thumbnail doesn't live up to the expectation, that's all right. People are still going to click on it because you have a good thumbnail, a good title, and you're all set. I also didn't really touch much on AGMVs, but for AGMVs, just pick any song that you want and do standard editing. No matter how bad it turns out, some people are still going to click on it. Whether you get 5 views or 5,000 views, it's going to be something, and it's a good way to start off your channel. The next thing I would recommend is den decorating and clothing. So for den decorating, it's pretty fairly simply, you just put a bunch of items into a den, make a nice little home, and record it on any recording software. If you're on Windows, I definitely recommend using Camtasia, and if you're on a Mac, totally use QuickTime Player. It is engraved in every single Mac QuickTime Player, so it's an automatic free recording system. That's what I'm using right now. For my Mac, no matter what Mac you have, you should have QuickTime Player, and if you don't, you can always use Camtasia on Mac as well. But usually you just go to the little search bar on the top right of your Mac and just type in QuickTime Player, and you'll have it right there. So it's a perfect recording software for you. I've actually found a lot of people who don't know about it. Alrighty, so moving on, if you're really good at drawing and you're really good at art and you want to do a masterpiece speed, that's probably a good way to start too. I used to do that a lot in the beginning of my channel, where I'd just make a lot of masterpieces and I'd upload it to my channel. No matter how bad it is, it still gets some good, decent views. So I definitely recommend doing masterpieces, especially if you're really good at it. Definitely pursue it on your channel. It's a great way to get your audiences. I know people like Awesome As Me 123, Star Being, like those kind of people are really good at masterpieces, so I'd look at them for some inspiration as well. But it doesn't matter if you're drawing. AnimalJam will still probably feature it, hopefully, if you do a really somewhat decent job. It doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be the best, but they'll definitely see that you're trying, and they really encourage people in this community to do better. And that's a great thing about trending playlists here on AnimalJam. And once you start getting on the trending playlist, it just keeps automatically happening. And it's really good because it's a really nice way for people to notice your videos, and it definitely helps with views. So sometimes when my views are a little down, if I get on the trending, it does boost it up a little bit, which is really good. And that's also great for smaller channels to get noticed as well. So that's also a good thing. Next, I would definitely recommend doing skits. Skits are awesome. They're definitely a great way to improve your channel here in this community. No matter if you use someone else's skit or create your own series, whatever you do, it'll definitely help with your audience's feedback. People like Ellipsity and Cherrioz44, they definitely do a lot of cool series that they do for a long time, where they like incorporate it into their channel. That's definitely some people you should look up and try to get some inspiration for skits or series. People like Skits for Sherby Tech are some people who I know who do a lot of skits often. And those kind of people upload it daily, so you can definitely look at their channels and get some inspiration. And lastly, guys, my last tip for you guys is collab. Networking is very important when it comes to your YouTube channel. I've been around here for a very long time, and if you network your channel to people and you start collabing with anyone, it'll definitely help your audience. No matter how small subscribers they have or how big subscribers they have, no matter who you collaborate with, it'll start eventually adding up if you keep collaborating with some people. Don't make it a constant thing, but if you have your friends, if you know that they do AnimalJam videos as well, definitely do a collab with them. It's definitely something to help your channel and their channel, so it's a perfect way. You can do a collab giveaway, you can do a collab skit, you can do a collab video, or you guys can just talk on Skype or Google Hangouts for an entire video. It'll be fun. It's actually a fun way to do it. You can also live stream with them too. Collaborating is definitely something that's very important in this community, and it's definitely a great way to help engage your channel and your audience. With that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope my tips and tricks really helped you guys, and I hope you do apply them to your channel. I can't wait to see some of your videos. If you do some really awesome videos, make sure you link them in the comments below. I'll definitely check out some of your channels. I always love looking at smaller editors in this community and definitely helping them. But I also like commenting here and there on your videos, so I definitely do look on the AnimalJam page more often than I should. But usually I'll go on YouTube and type in AnimalJam and look at like any video, and I'll definitely watch it. No matter how boring it looks, I definitely like helping other people. So with that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you take in my tips and tricks, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now let's do a giveaway. I haven't done a giveaway in such a long time, so let's get on to the giveaway. So guys, for the giveaway, I'm going to be doing a green long wristband, and all you have to do is just comment your username in the comments below and your status if you're a member or a non-member, and I'm picking winners in my next video. So don't forget to enter that as well. And I hope these tips and tricks definitely helped you with your channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!